The following story is fictional and does not depict any actual person or event. Consult with your medical team before making any changes or decisions regarding your current course of treatment, including diet and exercise.
E.J. Kendall-Morris, if you don't get...
I was waiting for Tracy to get out of the bathroom.
And you went back to sleep. I've seen this movie more than once. I told Tracy go ahead to campus.
No, I can't walk to school today. My first period class is worth 25% of my grade.
Well, you should have thought about that before you hit snooze 11 times. Look, I had to get these decorated and delivered by noon. How am I gonna get all that done if I'm driving you to school? How you coming along over there, Mama?
Girl, I can make this caramel sauce with my eyes closed. Sauce is done. I'll take the boy.
Thanks, Grandma.
Now, how is he gonna learn to be responsible if you keep bailing him out?
Bailing ain't gonna teach him either. Now, you go and wait by the car. I'm gonna get my purse.
Can I drive?
Don't press your luck. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you ever took me to school.
It might be time to let that go. Now, you have 4 minutes before you have to reheat this caramel sauce and pray it don't burn. I'll be right back.
All right, be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, you're in a good mood.
Hey, I'm always in a good mood when I'm talking to you. What's up?
How long before you're done with the deliveries?
Just finishing up, getting ready to head home now.
That was fast.
Oh, the afternoon batch must not be done yet, huh? You want me to drive slow? Beth?
I'm here. Just need to eat a little something.
Okay, you want me to pick something up on the way home?
The usual.
Cool. All right, I'll see you in a few.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Mama.
I ain't said a word. Don't worry about it. I'll make it again.
Thanks, Mom.
Anytime. But I told you.
You always do.
This lasagna looks good.
Sure does. Baby, you need some help?
No, I got it. Thank you. All right, phone's away. You too.
Why you looking at me?
Grace?
Oh, yeah, sorry. My bad.
Dear Lord, thank you for providing this delicious meal to nourish our bodies and for the hands that lovingly prepared it. Amen.
Amen. All right. You guys go on and get started. I will be right back.
Now let's dig in.
Why do you always act like we don't feed you?
Cause you don't.
What's your major this year, T?
This again.
It's between nutrition and...
Nutrition. You're paying all this tuition money so she can learn how to cook? Beverly, you hear this? Your daughter's in college to be a cook now.
Grandma, that's not what nutrition is.
You don't have to tell me. I know what nutrition is.
Mama, let the girl speak.
Look, I have heard enough. You're paying all that money to somebody to teach her how to cook when you got 3 excellent cooks right here.
Grandma, you cold.
Pay me half that money and I'll have her on the foodie channel inside a month.
You okay, Mama?
I'm fine. Y'all going to eat.
Y'all kids, do the dishes tonight. Give your mom a rest. She goes to bed later and gets up earlier than all of us. I'm sure this has got to weigh on her.
I did the dishes last time.
I have to study.
So do I.
Study what?
I'm always
When was the last
studying.
time
Just
you
you don't even...
Hey. Time to bickering. Y'all figure it out. Go check on your mom.
Thank you.
You're doing the dishes.
You do the dishes.
I'm not doing the dishes, Tracy. I
test
have stuff to do. What?
Fine. I wash, you dry.
Fine.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tired. Trying to get myself together to come back inside. You know I love it when we're all together like that.
Yeah, it is nice.
I just wish Daddy was here.
Yeah, he was the life of the party.
Yes.
Babe, what's the matter with your feet?
Oh, it's swollen. I've just been on him a lot.
You think maybe
What?
pregnant?
If I am, you better put me in the circus. You know how old I am?
Yes, I know.
Oh, okay.
I also know that you've been really tired lately. And your feet and ankles have been swollen, and you use the bathroom all times of the night because I wake up every time you get up.
All right now. If you about to say my belly getting bigger, man, we got a problem. Wait, what?
Why don't you give your doctor a call tomorrow?
I will be fine.
No, but just to be sure. Okay? All right, you rest out here. I'll go get your plate.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'd like to make an appointment with Dr. Aquino, please. Existing. Beverly Morris? Correct. Well, I've been a little tired lately, lightheaded, and my feet are swelling some. So. Today? Sure, I can do 1:30. Okay. Will do. See you then, thank you. Bye-bye.
Lightheaded?
I am fine. I just told your dad that I would make an appointment just to make sure. Just didn't know it was going to be for today.
And what other symptoms are you having?
I was short of breath the other day. Get a little dizzy sometimes, and my ankles swell off and on. So.
And I hear you walking a hole in the carpet to and from the bathroom at night.
Does anybody in this house sleep? Huh?
Could be diabetes, pregnancy.
Girl, keep looking, keep reading.
Anemia. Wait, no, the symptoms don't match. Does your skin itch? Or do you have a bad taste in your mouth? Maybe it's hypertension. That's high blood pressure.
I know what hypertension is.
Yeah, honey, we all know what that is. And diabetes, too, unfortunately.
Up close and personal.
Grandpa Benny?
Yeah. He had high pressure and sugar. By the time we found out his kidneys were messed up, it was too late to do anything about it. I have high pressure, too, so I keep up with my medicine like I'm supposed to.
Is kidney disease hereditary?
I don't know. Check your phone.
You don't need to worry about that, okay? I think it's from eating too many rich foods over time, but we are doing a great job of eating our vegetables lately.
Oh, I'm gonna be late. EJ? Okay, bye.
Bye, baby. If he has gone back to sleep, I swear to you, you know what? I have things to do for Beverly today. I'm not, I can't.
I will get him up and make sure he gets to school okay. You handle your business.
I appreciate you, Mama.
EJ.
You know.
All right.
How long have you not felt well?
I haven't seen you in, well, almost 3 years.
I haven't felt like myself for a while. When my dad passed, I took over his baking business. It's a lot, but I love to bake, and my husband handles the deliveries, keeps a roof over our heads and some extras. I just figured that feeling run down came with the territory. But a couple of months ago, I started feeling worse.
Regular physical exams, even when you feel fine, help us catch little issues before they become big problems. Especially since we determined you were pre-diabetic at your last visit. Have you experienced any dry, itchy skin, tiredness, down moods, or personality changes?
Yes, but that's normal at my age, right?
Could be. Lots of conditions have symptoms that overlap. You're experiencing swollen ankles, shortness of breath, confusion.
But lightheadedness, not really confusion.
How about nausea, vomiting, or a metallic taste in your mouth?
No.
Headaches?
Off and on. Nothing too bad.
Weight or appetite loss?
Not that I've noticed.
Say ah. Hold out your arms for me, palms up. All right, flex your wrists. Now keep me from pulling them down. Good job, you can put them down. Any muscle weakness at all?
No, just really tired and lightheadedness.
Increased thirst or urination?
Both. What does that mean?
Well, your father had hypertension, diabetes, and kidney failure. Your mother is hypertensive as well. You're pre-diabetic. All these factors put you at higher risk for kidney disease.
Didn't know that.
Well, let's run some tests. Let's see what turns up.
Oh, well, when I called earlier, Kelly asked me to hold off from eating just in case you needed to do blood work.
Good, I'm ordering blood testing, urinalysis. Feel free to fill up at the water fountain in the waiting room before heading to the lab.
How long before I get the results?
About 24 hours, sometimes a little earlier. I'll call you when they're in.
Thank you.
Dude,
I knock first. You got a minute?
I am going over my notes for tomorrow's exam, but I think I'm good. What's up?
I think Mama's sick or something. I heard her whispering to Grandma just now, but they stopped when I walked in.
She hasn't been feeling well and says not to worry, but that's what Grandpa Benny used to say.
Don't you worry none, Junebug. I just got a little bit of sugar.
Grandpa Benny did not sound like that. No. I hope he haunts you for making fun of him.
I wasn't trying to. It's just getting harder for me to remember what he sounded like.
Even if you don't remember how he sounded, you'll always remember the things he said.
Yeah, like, well, I gotta put all these good desserts here if he didn't mean for me to eat them.
Stop, you gotta stop this impression. But he did say that a lot.
They're terrible. Uh-oh, you two sound like trouble.
We were just talking about Grandpa Benny.
Oh, yeah? What you talking about?
Does Mama have what he had?
No, I think so. The doctors are running some tests to see what's going on. Whatever it is, she'll be fine.
What if she's not?
Yeah. If Mama does have what Grandpa Benny had, we might get it too.
Look, first off, we are gonna stay calm and think positive around here. You know I don't let anything happen to anybody in this household.
Daddy, we're not little kids anymore. We know you can't just fix everything that happens.
Look, if anything is wrong, which I doubt, your mother and I are gonna fix it. Don't worry.
You have any deliveries left today?
Just one. It's a pretty big one. You wanna roll? Mm-hmm. All right. How about you?
I'm gonna go over my notes again.
Okay. If you wanna talk, I'm here for you, okay? Do not stress.
EJ, would you close my door, please? Thank you.
I pray you don't have to struggle with this like your daddy did.
I know. I try not to think about how hard that was for him.
When my mind goes to that place, I make myself think of the good things, like the the little crinkles around his eyes when he smiled. He had them when he was young, too. That's one of the reasons I went out with him. I figured a young man with laugh lines had probably did more than his fair share of laughing.
You never told me that before.
Ooh, your daddy could charm the rattle off a snake. Even on his bad days, that hearty laugh of his was so contagious. All he had to do was start laughing, and I'd be laughing along with him. And then I found he could bake. Oh, Lord, wasn't any need for any man to even be talking to me.
Oh, he was a brilliant baker.
So are you. You are so much like your daddy. Well, not as outgoing, but in every other way. His spitting image. Before you were born, I had assumed that if I had a girl, she would be like me, and if I had a boy, it'd be like him. That's the way people thought those days. But it didn't take me long to come to peace with you being a daddy's girl. After 2 miscarriages, I was just blessed to get you here healthy.
I'm gonna be fine, Mama. Even if I have diabetes or high blood pressure, they are manageable and sometimes reversible.
All my dessert-eating years finally caught up with me. Now I got to pay the piper. You are still very young. You really don't need anything else to manage.
Daddy got so sick so fast. I mean, one day he was fine, and the next day he was laid up. We didn't even really have time to adjust. Why are you looking like that?
Your daddy had kidney disease long before his kidneys failed. He asked me not to tell anybody how sick he was, so I promised. He didn't follow his doctor's instructions, and taking his medication only reminded him about how bad off he was. He'd say, "If God got me, who am I to worry?"
Daddy was quick to shut down any conversation that he didn't want to be a part of by invoking God.
It was hard to argue with. He sure didn't trust doctors. Well, it's understandable, because most of those doctors don't have us high on their list of concerns.
True.
But he did like that Dr. Jones. Well, he listened to her about as much as he listened to any of them. She told him he had end-stage renal disease. On our way home from her office, he wanted to stop and get ice cream. I told him, "You keep driving this car until it's in our driveway." And I said, it wouldn't hurt either of us to make some changes. Then he went into dialysis. And when he got his leg amputated, he wished he'd listened. I wished he'd listened, too.
Dialysis was so hard on him. He wasn't even able to sample what he was baking.
That's when I knew he had turned a corner he wasn't coming back from. We're both so grateful to you for keeping the bakery open. It felt so useless. I'm so sorry that I didn't tell you sooner. Maybe you could have got through to him. Now I gotta carry it with me.
I'm not trying to place blame, Mama. I just wish Daddy was here.
Gotta get you through this. People always talk about exercise and diet, but stress is bad for you too. So it wouldn't do you no harm to start living a little. instead of working every waking moment and taking care of everybody else.
Mama, I love my house. I love the people in it. I love what I do. No, every day isn't sunshine, but as far as living goes, it's not too shabby.
Get out the kitchen.
Oh, Lord.
Go out with your fine husband.
Oh, he is as much a homebody as I am.
Go call one of those girlfriends you never see anymore and go out and get into it. Or come with me to bingo. You are far too young to be so old.
How about we talk about how you are pre-diabetic, but you find a way to eat any cupcake that we don't deem deliverable. Sometimes I think you mess up 1 or 2 each batch on purpose.
My little touch of sugar was that bad. I'd be on medication. Folks always in my business. You're the one sitting here with a cupcake in front of you.
Mama, I need a minute.
Don't have to ask me twice.
This is Beverly.
Your test results are back, and you have diabetes and kidney disease.
How? How did I jump straight to kidney disease?
Diabetes and hypertension are leading causes of kidney disease, and you have a family history of both. Any history of heart disease in your family?
Not that I know of.
Well, even without that information, diabetes, high blood pressure, and a family history of kidney failure all put you at high risk for kidney disease. Chronic kidney disease increases a person's chance for a heart attack. Those conditions plus heart disease are more closely related than most people realize. And African Americans are 3 times more likely to develop kidney disease.
Compared to who?
I know this is a shock. I'd like you to see a colleague of mine, Dr. Carolyn Jones, at the hospital across the street.
She was my father's nephrologist.
Oh, then you know she's excellent. I want you to go see her tomorrow. You said you bake early in the morning, so I had Kelly schedule you for 11 a.m.
Okay, but why the rush?
I want Dr. Jones to start working with you right away, so we can do everything now to keep your kidneys from failing. Medication and dietary modifications are a large part of that. We can't make your kidneys better, but we can stop them from getting worse.
Okay, what's the sweet? Got it, thank you.
Baby, who was that?
There's lots of orders coming in today.
Nice. How many deliveries we have tomorrow?
7?
7.
Yes, I'm gonna stay up late and get a head start on the baking.
I'll help you.
You don't bake.
I'll keep you company.
I like that. You coming?
Yeah, here I come.
All right, last 2.
Right. Cool. I'll deliver these and maybe we can grab some lunch this afternoon. Ooh. Some fish and have fried fish in a minute.
With fries?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds good. I should be back between 12 and 12:30.
Back from where?
I just have a lot I need to get done this morning.
Uh-huh.
What?
What's going on?
Dr. Aquino wants me to see a kidney specialist.
What's wrong with your kidneys?
I have diabetes and kidney disease.
Hey. When did you find this out?
If I wanted everybody in this house to know, I would have told them.
When were you going to tell me?
I just found out last night, and I needed a minute to sit with it, to process it.
Okay, well, when is your appointment?
I'll be fine.
I know you will be. I'm driving you there, and I'm going to the appointment with you.
Eric, appointment's at 11.
I'll be done well before then. So don't leave without me. Okay?
Fine.
I think you and I have met before.
We have. I was visiting my father in the hospital, and you came to check on him.
That's it. Mr. Jackson, Chef Jackson. Oh, truly wonderful human being.
Thank you.
This is Dr. Margie Fuentes. She's a nephrology fellow.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Dr. Jones treated my dad when I was an undergrad. Seeing the whole process and how she worked with him inspired me to go into nephrology.
So your father had kidney problems too?
He had to have a transplant.
Is he okay now?
He's great. He sometimes volunteers with our kidney support group, where he shares what his life was like before his transplant and how it has changed for the better. He also takes an afternoon every week to visit with other kidney patients. Sometimes it helps to see someone who has been where they are and made it to the other side.
It's so kind of your dad to do that. My dad didn't do so well. He passed away a few years ago from a heart attack.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Chronic kidney disease greatly increases the chances of having a heart attack.
It's tough to watch him go through it. So many lifestyle changes. He pretty much rejected them all just so he could feel like he had a little control over his life.
Well, we're here because Dr. Aquino called me yesterday with your test results. I see that you have diabetes. I'm also going to run some additional tests to determine the extent of your kidney disease. There are 5 stages of chronic kidney disease, and we need to find out where you are. You and I will work together to keep your kidneys from failing. You'll need to take medicine and follow a kidney-friendly diet.
Then I'll be okay.
My job is to take what you tell me, plus whatever we learn from the test results, to help you keep your kidneys from deteriorating any further. So, please, tell me what's going on.
I haven't been my best the last few months or so. I'm tired all the time. I work a lot, and I have to just make sure the house is running smoothly, plus keep the family business afloat.
You all have children?
2 teenagers. One is a junior in high school, the other's a freshman in college. And my mother-in-law lives with us.
Oh, yes. Ernestine Jackson. She's a lovely woman and a real live wire.
That's one way to put it. Now you see why I didn't think it was a big deal when I started to feel so tired all the time.
There often aren't any symptoms in the early stages of chronic kidney disease. Once symptoms appear, it's easy to dismiss them as normal reactions to life's pressures. Annual checkups allow us to catch things early, but we've missed that window. So you and I will work together to prevent your kidneys from failing. What else is happening?
I've been dizzy lately. I'm really thirsty.
She's been peeing a lot.
Confusion, nausea, a bad or metallic taste in your mouth?
No.
Shortness of breath, swelling of the extremities, unusual sadness or down mood, dry, itchy skin?
Yes.
Which?
All.
Shortness of breath, confusion, increased fatigue, unusual itching, nausea, vomiting, swelling of the feet and hands, bad or metallic taste in your mouth are all symptoms of chronic kidney disease. Dr. Aquino has already run a CMP and a CBC and a urinalysis. I want to run a few more tests. Do you have a half hour or so?
Yeah, I cleared my schedule.
We now know you have diabetes and kidney disease, but I want to get a handle on what stage you're in and anything else we need to be aware of.
All right.
Our primary focus needs to be on keeping your kidneys from failing.
What if they fail anyway?
If her kidneys do fail, then we need to discuss preparations for dialysis and get you a transplant consult. Patients have better health if they receive a transplant before starting dialysis. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? We'll do everything possible to keep your kidneys functioning. Let's allow the test results to tell us what's going on.
just came from the doctor, and it's not great news.
What's wrong?
Just have a seat.
No, why aren't you answering my
You
question?
gotta just, please.
Don't shush me. Don't you think I want to know what's going on with my daughter?
I'm trying to tell you. Beverly has diabetes and kidney disease. We think it's controllable. They're running some tests to see how bad it is. We'll know more once the results get back.
Oh, God. She's going to need us to pitch in an awful lot more around here than we already do.
I was thinking the same thing, too. We just need to figure out everything she's doing and divvy it up amongst ourselves.
You, me, and the kids, we each need to make a list and then go over them all together.
I'll talk to them when they get home.
I'll go start making mine now.
I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, in your drink.
Oh, come on, Tracy. Cupcake. It's the Cupcake Man.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Just,
Is that cupcake batter?
Yeah.
It's kind of ready.
Yeah. Have a seat.
What's happening?
Is Mama okay?
Your mom is gonna be all right. So don't freak out. She has diabetes and kidney disease. He's waiting for a test result so we can see what the treatment is going to be. In the meantime, she's gonna need to get a lot of rest and eat super healthy. And we just all need to help out around the house.
How do you know she'll be okay?
I'm hoping for the best.
Which is...
You know how it is. Get a little new medication, new diet. Boom, she's almost like new again.
What are we gonna have to do around the house?
I'll just divvy up some things she does, that's all.
You're not going to start making the cupcakes, are you?
The eggshells are gonna want
Hey.
So?
This is serious. I don't want to freak you guys out, but your mom is really going to need us to pick it up around here. And yes, I am going to be making the cupcakes. I don't know how to bake yet, but I'll figure it out before the night is over, hopefully.
Grandpa Benny taught me to decorate when I was little. It's probably like riding a bike. How about you, EJ?
I can drive and make deliveries.
Can you ever stop joking around for like 5 minutes?
I wasn't joking, Tracy.
No,
Why are you always
seriously,
so like
5 minutes. I've
I
been like
don't know
this
what
all
all these
day.
loud voices are about in here right now. But I do know. You best not let my daughter see her kitchen tore up like this.
Wasn't us.
I thought the mess was right here. I didn't realize it went all over the place.
Yeah, take that. Just take that. Take this. Hang on to that.
take this.
Hang on to that. That's yours.
I thought we were cleaning.
Y'all are cleaning. I'm going to bingo at the church. Told my girl Naomi I'd get there early, help her set up. But
We didn't even do anything.
Honey, I was trying to figure out your banana cream cheese cupcake recipe. I've seen you do it 1,000 times, but you don't write your recipes down, so I had to write it from memory, and what I wrote down is definitely not your recipe. Honey? Honey?
What are you?
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Apologizing for the kitchen, for the mess I made. I was just trying to make the cupcakes for tomorrow.
Why?
I just wanted you to get off your feet for a while. Let us handle things.
Y'all not gonna be around here making me feel like I'm dying. What is this?
Oh, that's my attempt.
Is this supposed to be my banana cream cheese cupcake recipe? My father's recipe?
Yeah, I was trying to help out, but you don't write your recipes down, so how was I?
So instead of asking me, you guess the ingredients. Oh, and the baking time. Oh, and the temperature.
Yes, to all of them.
What you can do to help me would be to please put my kitchen back like I like it, so I can go in there later and do what I do. Okay?
can do that.
Yeah.
Can I?
Oh, yeah.
I'll throw it away.
Get that done.
Okay.
I sure do miss Daddy.
He was some kind of special. Yeah. I try to keep busy so I don't miss him each day and every day, but that don't work. Plus, you got his whole face, so that don't help either. I couldn't get him to take care of himself, but I'm gonna make sure you're okay. Me and the old gals put our heads together. And we came up with some old home remedies that our mothers and our grandmothers used to use on us at home to make us well. Now, we didn't have doctors poking us or giving us drugs or tests making us worse before we got better. You know, keeping folks alive but sick, that's big business. Even though you could get a transplant after 70, he wouldn't even consider it.
So I shouldn't point out the fact that you were holding a prescription pill bottle in your hand, which means you went to somebody's doctor at some point.
Right after Benton died, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, too. I was so scared. Oh, I did not want to leave this earth the way your father did. So I take this one little pill, and aside from my aches and pains from growing older, I do just fine.
Well, I'm gonna have to take medication and follow a strict diet.
I know. Earlier at bingo, I told everybody to put you on the prayer list.
Why are you still telling those people all my business?
They aren't those people. They're church folk. No, wait, let me see your eyes. Okay, the whites are nice and clear. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Stick out your tongue. Turn your head. That way. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with you that a little bone broth and black seed tea won't help. Oh, and put some quinine and goose grease on you. Keep you from fooling around with those jackleg doctors.
But I don't have jackleg doctors. I have good insurance and great doctors. Mama.
I know you're grown, but I kept you alive a lot of years before you were, and I plan on keeping you alive a lot longer. Honey, I done seen way too much now. I know these doctors are book smart, but they will never care for you like your mother. Some of them don't mean you no good no how.
So how is what you're saying right now any different than Daddy not doing what the doctors told him to? And you can take your medicine, but I have to do home remedies?
Ain't no harm in trying home remedies first. Then, if they don't work, go ahead and do whatever the doctors have for you to do.
And waste valuable time drinking dandelion tea and gnawing on tree bark or whatever? Come on, Mama.
You think this is funny, huh?
Yes, I do. Look, I like home remedies for minor things. Kidney disease and diabetes are not minor. Plus, I need to figure out if these concoctions are going to interfere with my prescriptions.
I'm gonna let you finish your bacon. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going over to Naomi's and I'm gonna get some of her health elixir. And then tomorrow, when Eric has all the cupcake orders out for the weekend, Naomi and I are gonna come over and get to work on you. We can treat you right here at home. doorbell ain't worked since 1908. Naomi! Naomi! Whoa! Did you hear me calling you?
You called me? I was out back in my garden. I didn't hear the phone ring.
Why are you talking so loud?
Huh?
Oh, go get your hearing aids.
Oh, come on through the back. I got everything ready for
Okay,
you.
yeah, all right.
Son, we gonna have a healing today.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
you worry about nothing, cause we gonna do this. Oh, that must be where the term rude awakening comes from. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. How you doing, baby? Oh, I'm all right, Miss Naomi. You really didn't have to come all this way.
Of course I did. I wanted to bring you this here myself. Now, I want you to drink this on down and don't waste a drop.
What is this?
Oh, girl, don't be silly. You know neither of us would give you something that would hurt you.
No, not intentionally.
This is a wellness elixir. Been passed down in my family for 5 generations. You see, I'm still here, and my mama is too.
Yeah, she is. Barely.
So what's in the elixir?
Oh, just some things you find in the kitchen or in the garden. I don't mind giving away the ingredients, but it's the portions that make the cure. Ain't nothing but some cranberry juice and a little ground parsley, some castor oil, some red clover with a little cider vinegar, with the mother.
Ooh, that mother's a healer. Oh,
Ain't no healer like the mother. Oh, there's some marshmallow root, nettles, citrus, magnesia, black seed oil, and my own special ingredient.
don't even bother asking, because she won't even tell me.
Miss Naomi, I really appreciate you going through all this trouble. But what if this isn't the right remedy for my conditions?
Baby, this here good for everything.
Mm-hmm. Her mother was a nurse.
Oh, Miss Naomi a nurse too?
Bev, you would not believe who I said. Oh, yeah. See, you got back into bed. Good. You needed some rest. You know we had company. How you doing, Mrs. Naomi?
Miss Naomi. Unless you know somebody.
Oh, no, ma'am, but I'll keep my eyes open for you, Miss Naomi.
Take a sip or two of this to help your eyesight.
Ooh, well, Mama B, I brought some of those vanilla orange blossom cupcakes you love.
Oh, you can be thoughtful when you want to be, huh? That's why you're my favorite son-in-law.
Thank you.
And handsome, too. You got a little something for me? My doctor don't like me to eat sweets, but suppose one cupcake will hurt.
Yeah, sure. Got you. It's down in the kitchen.
Well, let me take your arm, because you know I ain't as steady as I used to be.
Okay.
Ooh, you got some nice muscles under there.
Bye, baby. Bye, Mama. That's your friend.
Come in. Mama, I got this recipe from my nutrition class, and I was wondering... Are you okay? Okay?
I'm okay.
Daddy? Grandma, call 911!
Baby. Hello? I need an ambulance at 1923 Rosewood Lane. Yes, my wife is having trouble breathing. How long? 5 minutes.
Tell him to step on it.
No, she's conscious. Upright, yes. Oh, okay, I'll stay on the line. DJ, go to the front door and let the paramedics in when they arrive.
On it. T, go get her bathrobe. She can't go out in the streets in her pajamas.
kidney failure. So changing my diet, taking the medications, all that's out the window?
You'll still need to change your diet and take medication, but unfortunately, you were already in the later stages of chronic kidney disease. Now that your kidneys have stopped functioning altogether, your treatment options are dialysis or kidney transplantation.
How does all this work?
Kidneys make urine. More specifically, the kidney's job is to filter waste from the blood and extra fluid from the body by excreting it in urine. This cleans the blood, helps keep bones healthy, helps keep blood pressure normal. When someone develops kidney disease, it means that the kidneys are doing a poor job of filtering. And once the kidneys fail altogether, we have to find a different way to get the job done. Either by dialysis, which uses a machine to do what the kidneys are supposed to do, or by transplanting a kidney.
The same thing that happened to my daddy.
Hey, we're not going down that road again. You are going to do everything that Dr. Jones recommends. And I speak for the whole family when I say we're going to help you in every way possible.
The support of loved ones goes a long way.
All right, so what do I do first?
We discovered that you're anemic, which is most likely what caused the shortness of breath that led you here. I suspect your high blood sugar level initiated this chain of events. We've already given you a transfusion to raise your iron levels, and because we have to begin the process of cleaning your blood right away, we will insert a temporary catheter into your neck that connects to a dialysis machine. We're also starting you on meds for diabetes.
Wait, so I'm starting dialysis today?
You are. Had we known months ago that you were headed into kidney failure, we could have slowed down the rate of decline. Ideally, you would have received a transplant and not needed dialysis at all. A person generally has better health if transplanted before needing dialysis, and the transplanted kidney generally lasts longer. Patients generally live longer and have more freedom if they can get a transplant than if they stay on dialysis, since kidneys work 24 hours a day, where dialysis only works while you're connected to the machine. Dialysis is an effective alternative, though, and one we're glad to have because you needed help immediately. But you will have to remain on dialysis until you receive a new kidney. Lots of changes, I know, but they're doable. And you'll be guided through the process every step of the way. Once you're stable, we will discharge you with plenty of aftercare information. And if you find something particularly hard to do, talk to me about it. People aren't all the same, so I don't do one-size-fits-all health care. Either the staff or I can usually come up with modifications to make this diagnosis a little bit less disruptive to your life.
I'm going to have to run to and from dialysis all the time. How could it not be disruptive? No. I need her to be straight with me. What is this about to do to my life?
Kidney failure comes with a lot of new guidelines that have to be implemented quickly. You'll need to change your diet and reduce your fluid intake. It's daunting at first, but in time you get into a rhythm. There's also the option of giving yourself dialysis at home.
I don't know how to do that.
Nobody does, until they have to. Dr. Fuentes will come by to talk to you in detail about dialysis and transplant options.
Dr. Jones, please. I know you have other patients. I'm not trying to keep you.
It's not an emergency. My attention is on you. Do you have any other questions for me right now?
I don't think so. I just don't know how I'm going to do this.
You're going to do this the way you always do. The way we do. Family.
Together we are going to make and stick to a plan to get you through this. You have my number. Do not hesitate to use it. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Cross, tap, up. Yeah, you got it. What's wrong?
They're keeping her for a couple more days. She's anemic, has type 2 diabetes, and her kidneys have failed.
That's what happened to Grandpa Benny.
Are you sure her kidneys failed?
You think I made it up? The doctor came and talked to both of us for a long time. Of course, I'm sure.
No need to get an attitude. White doctor?
Why? Why does that matter?
You're always worried about the wrong things at the wrong time.
That's my child.
She is a grown woman and she is my wife. Her kidneys have been having problems for a while and we just didn't know it. I'm trying to make sure everybody in this family...
Stop! Please!
I'm sorry I raised my voice.
We're all on edge a little right now.
Why don't you two go study something? Your mom's gonna be gone for a couple of days. I don't want things to fall apart while she's gone.
It's Saturday.
Yeah, and I'm an adult in college, and I don't have any assignments this weekend.
You're an adult going to a college you don't pay tuition for. Living in a house you don't pay mortgage for. Now go study something.
Come on, Jay.
Come back down for dinner time.
You know, I love you and respect you for the way you love my daughter and my grandbabies. But I don't appreciate being treated like I don't know nothing about health.
What? I've never even thought that.
Just because my ways are different than modern medicine doesn't mean that what I know isn't right.
Okay, where is this coming from?
It's not my fault Benton died.
I value your wisdom about a lot of things. I've never, not even once, blamed you for Daddy B's passing.
I wanted to tell you and Beverly the minute he was having problems. I thought you could help me talk some sense into him. But he made me promise not to tell anyone.
You were keeping your word to him.
Here. Sit down. When I was growing up, we had black doctors in our neighborhood who understood what was important because they were us. They knew Miss Mabel down the street had bad feet, loved cute shoes. So they sent her to a black shoemaker with specifications on what kind of shoes to make just for her. They knew Mr. Taylor was blind in one eye, could barely see it out the other, but was a widower and was looking for a new wife. So the doctors would come and take him out to do things so he would meet someone.
I can't imagine that happening today.
The only time we went to a white doctor was when it was absolutely necessary. They had machines we didn't have. Or if you got in an accident on the wrong side of town, you had to go where they would take you the fastest.
Then what?
Then you got whatever kind of care they decided to give you that day. You break your leg on a Thursday, you might end up with a cast and crutches. Break a leg on a Tuesday, might come out minus a leg.
Are you serious?
I am. They weren't careful with us.
I mean, healthcare still has a long way to go in this country, but it's not like that today. And you know Dr. Jones.
Yeah. Beverly's my only child. I will not have someone butchering my baby.
We won't let that happen. We didn't know about Daddy being enough time to help him. But we do know about Bev. She's gonna handle this obstacle like she handles everything else.
Bev, don't play.
Got that right. I believe Dr. Jones is in her corner. We're not doing this alone. And we are there to take care of each other.
Forever and ever. Amen.
Come in. can't sleep either.
I made a decision.
What decision?
I'm gonna give Mama one of my kidneys. I've been researching living donation, and people live just fine with one kidney. Plus, I'm young and healthy. And we're related, so my kidney will be more like hers than some dead stranger kidney.
It's not that simple. You're not automatically a match because you're related. And you're probably too young anyway.
You sure?
No. But I am sure that neither Mama nor Daddy's gonna let you give up one of your kidneys.
Even if she might die? Is it because I may get kidney disease too, and they don't want me to only have one kidney left?
She's not gonna die, EJ. Let's think good things. Here.
Like what?
I don't know. What makes you happy?
I like reading.
No, I mean happy thoughts about family.
Oh, I remember this one time Grandpa Benny was chasing me around the house, and I fell down the stairs and broke my arm. It felt so bad, he gave me $5 every day my arm was in a cast.
That's one of your happy thoughts?
Yep. He said a man can't have a broke arm and a broke pocket at the same time.
He felt bad about you getting hurt.
Yeah, I know. But we used to play around like that all the time. I just tripped over my own feet. What about you? What makes you happy?
You know that song that Mama likes to hum sometimes? When she's in the kitchen, baking by herself, thinks nobody's listening?
There you are. Y'all okay? All right. I'll go make us a nice Sunday breakfast.
You had a rough morning too, huh?
Tread lightly.
Yeah, I drifted off for about an hour, then woke up. Couldn't get back to sleep. Decided to get up and make breakfast for everyone before I headed to the hospital this morning.
I was too tired to get myself dressed to go to church, but I suspect God will forgive me that transgression. But I still want to go. I think it'll do the kids good, too. Oh, EJ's bedroom door was open this morning when I got up, but he was not in there.
Where was he?
Knocked out on the floor next to T's bed.
They used to do that all the time when they were younger. He'd go in her room, she'd cover him up with a blanket. He lay there beside her bed all night like a little puppy.
Young Bones will let you do that. But no one over 35 should even try it. All right. You got breakfast handled. I'm gonna go get the kids up so we can eat and go.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, thank you.
See you in a little bit.
Daddy, are you sure it's this way?
I know where.
Okay.
I want to get
No.
This looks the same to me.
This looks right.
Guys, it's right here.
Oh,
It's right
Grandma,
here.
yeah, Grandma knows.
Thank you.
Thank you, Grandma. Go in. She's awake,
Mama.
Hi.
Hi, Mama. All right, Mama. Hi, baby.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Hi,
Hi,
Mama.
sweetie.
Missed you.
Get off my
Hi,
shit.
baby.
What's up, baby?
Oh, you're looking good. A little tired, but good. They feeding you?
Oh, they're feeding me. I don't like what they're feeding me, but they're feeding me.
Oh, hi everybody. I'm Dr. Fuentes. Dr. Jones asked me to stop by and talk to you, but I see you have visitors, so I'll come back.
Oh, this is my family. We can talk. And Dr. Jones said you would be stopping by.
Hi, I'm Ernestine Jackson. I'm Beverly's mother.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Jackson.
I'm Tracy.
EJ.
Oh, good to see you again, Mr. Morris. All right, well, let's take a look. Thank you. Okay. Once you're discharged, we can either set you up with peritoneal home dialysis or hemodialysis at a dialysis center. Most patients find that at-home dialysis tends to be more convenient.
Well, how will I know what to do?
Staff will train you at the dialysis center, then you can start the treatments at home.
Can they show us too?
Oh, sure. In fact, at-home dialysis is required to have a trained caregiver, so we recommend family members get trained in case the patient needs their assistance. The more support, the better.
Now, will I have to give myself dialysis every day?
With home dialysis, you'll need to do it a few times each day for short periods or each evening. Or if you decide to go into a center, it could be 3 or 4 times a week, but for longer periods of time.
I want to do the caregiver training.
Me too.
Probably going to take me a little while to get the hang of things, but I just don't want to do the wrong thing, you know.
Absolutely. Take your lifestyle into consideration and make the decision that works best for you. Peritoneal dialysis tends to have better outcomes, but the best dialysis plan is the one that you'll stick with.
Does dialysis hurt?
There's usually some discomfort when the fistula is placed. That's the surgical connection created between an artery and a vein that helps make it easier for the dialysis machine to clean her blood. I just want to be clear. Dialysis is a life-saving procedure for patients with failed kidneys, but it doesn't work as well as a transplant. You'll have strict dietary restrictions and fluid restrictions. You'll have to schedule your daily activities around dialysis, and energy levels tend to be lower with dialysis than a transplant. In general, most people have better qualities of lives and tend to be happier with a transplant than with dialysis.
Why is that?
Because the dialysis machine doesn't produce the hormones that control blood pressure and make red blood cells. Only a new kidney can do that. Also, transplants from living donors tend to last longer than those from a person who has already died. Statistically, African Americans have a better outcome with a living donation. Dr. Jones is with the transplant team and will schedule an evaluation to determine if you're a good transplant candidate. The evaluation consists of several tests and takes a while to complete.
Can I donate my kidney to my mother? I want to help her get well and be around for a long time.
Baby, that is very sweet, but I want you to keep your kidneys right where they are.
See? Actually, a lot of people do have their friends and family tested to see if they're healthy enough and a close enough match to be a living donor. But you do have to be at least 18. I told you.
I signed up to be an organ donor when I got my driver's license.
That's a little different, but still very important. If more people signed up to be deceased donors, the wait wouldn't be nearly as long for deceased donor organs, so thank you.
Tracy's 19. Can she donate a kidney?
How are you just gonna volunteer my kidney like that?
Don't be selfish.
I'm not being
You are being
selfish.
selfish. It's very easy to do something.
Tracy, we only want people to donate if they're really motivated to do so. In fact, donors can back out even on the day of surgery if they change their minds. An ideal kidney donor is someone who has little to no risk of developing kidney disease in the future. And since your mother and grandfather were diagnosed, your risk may be too high.
Neither one of you is giving me a kidney, okay? I would like to keep my kids' bodies intact. Thank you.
I think I want to be screened as a potential donor.
Great. Anyone interested in being a living donor would need to contact the transplant center directly, so I'll get you that info.
Thank you.
Anybody else want to be screened?
Well, I would like to take a look at the surgeon before I commit to that.
Okay.
Highs on Wednesday will be much cooler, only reaching the mid.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to disturb your privacy.
This little curtain does not privacy make, so it's not like I was doing anything important anyway. I'm Beverly, by the way.
Nirtala, Uribe.
That's so pretty. I've never heard that name before.
Thank you. I was named after my mom's best friend. She passed away before I was born. Actually, her name was Myrtle, but my dad vetoed that, so they settled on the Spanish version, Myrtala.
Good save, Dad.
Right? I heard you humming. What was that song?
I didn't even realize I was humming. It was most likely the tune my dad made up. He used to hum it while he was working, and every now and then he'd sing it.
Would you mind singing it for me? I'm a singer-songwriter and a real sucker for a catchy melody.
I'm not a singer.
If you can talk, you can sing. I'm not judging you, I swear.
All right, it goes, nothing gets old, but these old clothes. Nothing gets old, but these old clothes. Ta-da.
Brava! Oh, there's just something about it.
Yeah, there is. Oh, it's my husband.
Oh, I'll leave you to it. And I'll put my headphones in so you can have some actual privacy.
Thank you. You miss me yet?
You know I do.
Yeah, what do you miss?
I miss the way you put your cold feet on my legs in the middle of the night.
You are alive.
Can't see you smile, so just wanted to hear you laugh. You be proud, though. Actually worked out a good system. Tracy is baking the cupcakes.
Tracy who?
Seriously, the girl can bake.
She used to help Daddy decorate, but I swear more icing ended up in her belly than on the pastries.
Well, hey, she's got it now. And she and your mother taught EJ how to decorate.
They taught who what? Don't make me get out this bed and run home.
Your mother's taking the orders. Got a bunch from some church folks today. So I had to listen to what she was saying to make sure she wasn't offering any freebies.
Please tell me she wasn't.
She wasn't. But she did tell everyone that you were in the hospital and that you know how high hospital bills are nowadays.
Oh, I keep telling her to stop telling those people my business.
I told her the same thing.
And?
And she said that your business is good for our business. Yeah. Said a few people were interested in becoming donors. Somebody even offered to drive you to and from dialysis.
Go ahead, Mama.
EJ is building a website for the Cupcakery this weekend so we can finally get in the 21st century like everybody else.
Wow. Well, sounds like y'all don't need me.
You're joking, right? You're the heart of this family. And the only reason I'm talking business with you is because I know you would worry if I didn't.
True. So since it seems like our kids are our new labor force, are they doing their homework? Getting a good night's sleep?
Come on, Bev. You sound like I'm running a sweatshop over here. I'm not gonna have them flunk and live with us for the rest of their lives. School and health are priorities. Oh, and Tracy, she tries to substitute agave for sugar in your red velvet cupcakes. But your mother handled that situation.
Do not let her ruin my reputation. I love y'all so much.
We know. And we love you back, babe.
I know.
And now it is time for you to get some rest. I'll be over between morning and afternoon deliveries and again in the evening.
Okay.
Good night, babe.
Hang up.
No, you hang up.
No, you.
Okay. Okay. Love you.
I love you too. Night.
do not want to miss my first class.
Oh my goodness, keep going.
Hey, Grandma.
Hi.
Bye, Grandma.
Bye. Have a good day, y'all.
All right, let's go.
Dr. Fuentes, hi, this is Beverly Morris's mother. Right, I was wondering, hypothetically, if someone wanted to be tested to see if they could donate a kidney to someone else, how would they go about doing it? I see. Well, have I got a gang of folks for you? You want them to call the Transplant Center? Yes. Okay, I'll have them do that.
What are the cons of receiving a kidney transplant?
The pros outweigh the cons by a mile, but you'll be taking anti-rejection drugs daily to keep the donor kidney from being rejected or failing. This is a good thing, but the anti-rejection medication lowers your immunity to infection. You may also develop tremors from the medication, and you have a higher risk of getting some cancers, most commonly skin cancer.
Also, because of the shortage of available kidneys, the waiting list is years long.
Cancer.
While waiting, some patients become too sick to have a transplant, or even die waiting for one. Once you're put on the waiting list, you may need to go back to the transplant center while waiting for a kidney to make sure your health has not declined.
Will the new kidney last for the rest of my life? You'll need to take good care of your health and follow doctor's instructions, but in general, 90% of transplanted kidneys work for at least 1 year. Kidneys from deceased donors tend to last 10 to 15 years, while kidneys from living donors tend to last about 5 years longer. If the transplanted kidney does stop working, you can get a second transplant.
I don't even want to think about that.
I didn't mean to startle you. Just glad to see you back to normal-ish.
I wish. Yeah, I'm starting to get used to having dialysis, but not to being tired all the time. Some days I'm too depressed to get out the bed. I see why my dad struggled when on dialysis. I just never thought I would be in this position.
If I could do anything to take this away from you.
I know. I know it was hard to hear that you were not a match and that my body might reject your kidney. And Mama surprising me and asking to be evaluated, but her hypertension and pre-diabetes makes her ineligible. I'm trying very hard to find the silver lining in all of this.
Well, if you think about it, it did make your mom go back to a doctor to check on her blood pressure and find out it wasn't as well maintained as we first thought it was.
True, that's something.
Definitely, it is. And now the doctors are doing everything they can to help you find a donor.
But it's out of their hands at this point. I mean, nobody who tested on my behalf was a match for me. So that means for the next 5 years or so, I have to wait for somebody to die so I can keep living?
No. Let's reframe that thought. Just look at it in a different way.
Don't think I don't notice you turn into Mr. Positivity whenever I don't feel well. I'm gonna remember that next time you don't feel well.
No, check it. The person that gives you their kidney, they were gonna pass away anyway. I mean, kidney donation allows them to give one final gift to this world. Gift to you. What?
You.
What about me? What about it? Hey, that's all it took. That's all it took.
Hey. No, I was just cleaning out my purse and I found these pamphlets. I wanted to give them to you. You might have already seen them, but if you haven't, there might be some useful stuff in there. Give me that. There.
Thanks, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
So you need a kidney transplant. Kidney transplantation for patients 70 plus and the kidney swap.
Wait, what's the kidney swapping one about?
I think it's that chain donation thing Dr. Jones had mentioned.
No, throw that one away. We don't want to do nothing with chains. Didn't work out so well for us the first time.
No, the social worker mentioned something about this when I started dialysis. They were throwing so many things at me at once. I heard her and didn't hear her at the same time. The same with the transplant consult.
Anything good in there?
Maybe. Huh. I'll ask Dr. Fuentes about it.
Okay. I'm not understanding. You want me to give my kidney to somebody else?
There are a lot of people in our situation where they have family members or a friend who's healthy, but they don't match them. So they put all of us in a computer database to try and get as many matches as they can. So everyone gets an anonymous, living donor kidney sooner than waiting 3 to 5 years or longer for a deceased donor.
Sounds like a pyramid scheme.
No, I get it. It's like paying it forward. I mean, everybody wants to help the person that they care for. They just don't always match. By teaming up, everyone gets a kidney, everyone wins.
Exactly.
I'm not feeling this at all.
I'm with you. Now, what if you donate a good kidney and Beverly gets a bum kidney instead? Now, then what?
What if Eric donates a good kidney to someone and I get a good kidney too? But the amazing thing about what Eric is doing is he's creating a chain for multiple people, not just me. And potential donors will be evaluated, so any bum kidneys will be found out.
Oh, just to be clear, in this example, you're the one with the bum kidney.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Bum kidney, you. Sorry.
Okay. So let me make sure I understand. So if I donate a kidney, but the person that's supposed to donate you a kidney backs out of the chain, and you don't get a kidney, what happens then? I mean, they can't make somebody donate.
It's like playing musical chairs, but with kidneys. It's like, oops, you out the game, no kidney for you.
You two are being ridiculous. Who is gonna go through the whole process of evaluation and then back out at the last minute? No, doctors and coordinators are working hard to make sure that everyone in the chain gets a transplant. That's the point.
People get cold feet.
I've already scheduled an appointment with Dr. Jones, and we can keep talking about this some more. And why I'm so tired and depressed. Let's talk about something else. How's your new medication working out?
No, it's keeping my pressure low. I have side effects, but they'll be going away soon. She's got me on a low dosage, and she ups it every couple weeks.
What are the side effects?
A little lightheaded, and my legs and feet swell up sometimes.
What does Dr. Jones say?
She says it's normal in the beginning. She asked me if I could hang in there a little longer to see if the side effects decrease. I like that she asked me instead of telling me. So I told her I would try my level best.
And you're taking them every day?
Yes, officer. I am taking my medication every single day. And I'm getting better about my appointments, too. I bought a book, and I write them all in there.
Oh, you can do that online, too. I can show you how to...
No. I like my notes right in front of me so I can see them whenever I want to. I don't want to worry about pushing a button and losing them. Dr. Jones is all right with me. She told me that I could put my medication right next to my toothbrush. So in the morning when I brush my teeth, I could take my medication. I had no idea I was missing so many doses. And my friend Arturo's been helping remind me.
Arturo?
You got a boyfriend, Grandma?
What have I told you about getting all up in my business? Yeah, I met him at the car dealership.
Oh, can I have your old car?
EJ, please.
I was thinking about letting old Billy go and moving into the 21st century like EJ always says. So I went down to the corner dealership just to see what was out there.
And Arturo was out there.
He showed me some cars, and we had a nice conversation, and he didn't pressure me, which was nice. And when he asked if he could call me, I didn't see any harm in that.
So is he calling to date you or to get you to buy a car? What?
I ain't thinking about Bev. But I do know what your problem is. And I'm going to address that for once and for all, Mother. I will always love your father. You know that. But he's passed on. And I'm here. And life is for the living.
I just never imagined you with anyone other than Daddy.
Me neither. But here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Together.
For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I in the midst of them.
Matthew 18:20. What? I know stuff.
You do?
I know stuff.
You know how to stay on that phone?
How are you tolerating dialysis?
It's not my favorite thing ever. I'm tired all the time. I try and stay upbeat, but I can't help but think about what my father went through. It's scary and depressing, and I miss my old life. And the leg cramps are the worst.
You're not alone. Kidney failure necessitates a lot of changes that have to be implemented quickly, and the adjustment can be rough. I can refer you to a therapist if you'd like.
Maybe.
I'll write the referral so it's there if you'd like to use it. Are you getting the leg pain every time you have dialysis?
No, but when I do, it's unbearable.
And you're being careful with your fluid intake and salt intake?
I am.
She really is.
The pain happens as a result of a large amount of fluid being pulled from your muscles so quickly. Muscles don't like that too much. So I'll send over a message that this has been a recurring issue for you and to keep an eye out. I want you to tell whichever staff member's around when it happens. They can pause dialysis, help you stretch those muscles, and get you heating pads if necessary. Sometimes that eases the discomfort and lets you complete your dialysis treatment. Sound good?
Dr. Jones, Dr. Sakata is back in his office.
Oh, he wasn't available when you had your transplant consult. I'd like to introduce him to you now and let you all talk for a bit. He's a transplant surgeon and the director of the Living Donor Program here at the hospital. He has specialized knowledge in paired and chain donation, and my department works closely with his team.
Okay, thank you.
Cool.
Just so I know where you are right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you in helping Beverly get a transplant?
Definitely interested in helping my wife. Why does it sound like you're about to sell me a timeshare right now?
I would never try to sell you on having a medical procedure unless it was essential to your health. Even then, I'd provide you with the information that you need, offer my professional opinion where appropriate, and let you decide.
Cool.
Do you feel that you already have a firm understanding of what a kidney chain is?
I do. It starts with an altruistic donor, someone who wants to donate out of the goodness of his or her heart. The kidney is transplanted into a recipient that has a donor that wants to donate but isn't a good match.
That's it. The kidney donor chain creates endless possibilities for recipient-donor pairings anywhere in the country.
And transplant centers coordinate the transport of the kidneys so that they arrive in time for the recipient's surgery.
Yeah, I guess you can't leave them sitting around too long.
Mm-hmm. This way of having altruistic donors donate kidneys to patients whom they match in blood and tissue type has been a very successful way of acquiring donor kidneys.
So I would donate my kidney to a complete stranger. But what if the person is supposed to donate a kidney to my wife backs out?
It's unlikely.
But not impossible.
You're right. It's a voluntary undertaking, and the donor can back out from donating at any time, even the day of surgery.
It's unlikely because the vetting process to be included in the donor chain is rigorous, and that usually shakes loose anyone who's not completely sure they want to donate.
If, however, the chain were to break, we would do everything we could to locate another match.
Well, so how is that any different from right now, except that Eric would be minus 1 kidney?
When managing healthcare, there are no guarantees. But it's different in the sense that instead of solely relying on the transplant waiting list for a deceased donor kidney, you'll have the added benefit of being on the kidney registry for a living donor kidney. Your odds are good. Transplants from a living donor outlast those from a deceased donor.
Makes sense. But what if the kidney my wife gets is not a...
You're worried about your wife getting a kidney that isn't viable. We thoroughly check and double check the health of each potential donor before they are approved to become part of the chain. Then the computer finds the best possible match for each recipient.
All right. All right.
And Beverly, your options are to either stay on dialysis forever, which is a difficult undertaking, or transplant. And now that you've completed the transplant evaluation and been determined an eligible candidate, you've been added to the waiting list for a deceased donor kidney.
It's a thorough process and takes a while, but you've completed all your tests in record time.
So I'm looking at a 3 to 5 year wait for a deceased donor kidney.
On average. It could be longer. Or if Eric and you participate in the kidney chain, it can cut that wait down substantially, sometimes to a matter of months.
Wow.
Well, aside from normal healing after surgery, could there be any possible issues down the road with my only having one kidney? And would the recipient be able to find out who their transplanted kidney came from?
Donors are usually discharged from the hospital in less than a week, typically 2 to 5 days. Donors usually experience the most pain the first week after surgery. There is a slightly higher chance of developing high blood pressure in the future compared to people who don't donate. To answer your second question, the transplant team won't provide the recipient with any information about you unless you consent beforehand.
How expensive could this get?
Eric's testing, surgery, and hospitalization, should he choose to donate, won't cost you a penny. The surgery and all related aftercare will be covered by your insurance or Medicare. They don't cover transportation and lost wages, but there are national programs to help cover these expenses as well, if donors and patients are in need.
So when it's my turn to be on the receiving end, my insurance will cover what?
You can ask the financial transplant coordinator to go over specifics about your insurance, but in general, your private insurer or Medicare will cover most of your evaluation and surgical costs. The coordinator can assess your financial circumstances to determine what your costs will be, and if you qualify, the hospital social worker can let you know about organizations that provide financial assistance.
Can you think of any other costs I might not know to ask about?
You'll need anti-rejection meds for the rest of your life, and thanks to recent legislation, those will be covered for life as well. They used to be only covered for 3 years.
It's a huge difference.
This is a lot of info at once.
It is, which is why our department uses a wraparound approach to patient care. We have weekly department meetings that also include liaisons from other departments, including social services, so that we can provide care in a way that is sustainable for a particular patient's lifestyle.
Can either of us die from transplant surgery? I just feel like that's the elephant in the room.
Doctors have been doing living donor transplants for over 50 years. There's a less than 1% chance that either donor or recipient will die during or as a result of it. We never let anyone go under anesthesia if we think there may be serious complications.
We also do a lot of medical tests to make sure that neither donating nor receiving a kidney will cause harm.
Well, that eases my mind a little.
That's why we're here. Mrs. Morris, would you mind if we spoke to your husband in private for a moment?
Are you guys going to talk about me?
Not at all. It's just a quick routine discussion with a potential donor.
I am going to talk about you.
Of course you are.
How are you feeling about all this? Any apprehension?
I don't know if apprehension is the word. I'm not scared or anything.
Of course not.
You addressed all of my concerns. And after seeing what my wife is going through, it would feel good to help someone else who's in the same predicament. But I want to make sure my wife gets everything she needs.
So do we. Now, I don't want you to feel like you were talked into anything. So please go home. Think about it. Talk it over with your wife and family. Then let me know what you decide. Should you choose not to donate, that information will be held in strict confidence.
I don't need any more time. I'm in.
Are you sure? There's no pressure on our part if it isn't the right decision for you both. You'll also need your family support as you recover while Beverly's still on dialysis. It's about a 1-month healing process.
I'm positive. I want to get Beverly a kidney as soon as possible. And if me giving one to someone else can do that, what is there to think about? I mean, I know that a transplant from a living donor tends to last longer than one from someone who has passed away. The risks to me are minimal. Let's do it.
Okay. It looks like you have just a few more tests to complete to make sure you're in excellent health to donate. Do you want to tell Beverly what you've decided?
I do.
Mama's been going to bed earlier and earlier.
Yeah. Having dialysis just about every other day really takes a lot out of her.
She tries not to let us see her crying, but her eyes are always red. I feel so bad. I hope she gets a match soon.
Tell me about it. But, you've been MIA more than usual. Everything okay?
Everything's fine. I've been putting in major hours on a school project.
What kind of project?
It's sort of a secret.
Oh, really?
Yes, and please don't ask me what it is. Because you know I have a hard time keeping secrets. And I really, really want to wait till it's all done, because it'll be 10 times better if you find out then.
All right. Change the subject.
Thank you.
But before I do...
No, don't. Trust me. It'll be better when it's all done. Just like cupcakes.
Okay.
Changing the subject. You sure you want to give your kidney to a stranger?
I am. I'm in excellent health and eligible to donate. I mean, no surgery should be taken lightly. And I've thought a lot about it. Had your mom not developed kidney disease, I never would have even considered. But after seeing what she's going through, I can live just fine with one healthy kidney. And if giving one away will help save someone's life, I think that's a small ask.
But it's not a small ask. You're basically amputating a body part to give to a complete stranger. What if they give it to a criminal? Or what if something happens and EJ or I need a kidney? We'll have a father with one good kidney and a mother with no good kidneys. I don't like those odds.
Okay, put that down first. Since we have a family history of diabetes, hypertension, and kidney failure, you're gonna need to be careful. The good news about all this is you've learned a lot since your mom has been sick. You can make sure you keep up with your annual physical exam to detect any problems immediately. Prevention is the key to staying healthy.
I guess I understand. I'm just scared something will go wrong.
Do you trust me?
Of course.
Have I ever let you down?
No.
Okay.
Wait. Yes. When I was 5 years old, and Mama had to stay at home with EJ because he was sick, so you came to my tap dance recital and didn't bring my tap shoes. I was the only girl up there tap dancing in high top sneakers.
I remember that. But guess what? Whose face was on the paper the next day? Huh? Not because you tap your little heart out. Because you look like a boss doing it.
Thank you very much.
I still have that clipping, too.
Oh, you're home.
I actually do live here.
I can't tell.
She's working on a top secret project.
Daddy.
Oh, top secret. Is it a project, or do you have a beau?
A beau? What have you been watching? You sound more like an old man than Daddy does.
Hey, how did I get into this conversation?
Grandma has one.
Grandma has one what?
A beau.
Please stop saying beau. Who?
A car salesman named Arturo. Gotta admit, didn't expect that. But I'm not mad at it. I think Daddy B, he'd be happy for her as long as she's happy.
I think Grandpa prefers she just play bingo and hang out with Miss Naomi. You want to play video games?
Word, I'll finish up.
Okay. How about chess instead? I've been into it lately. I bought a set.
Can you teach me on the computer?
I could, but let's use my board. I love technology, but it's nice to go analog sometimes.
Who sounds old now?
You know you can make 2 trips, right?
I don't do push-ups for nothing.
Look.
I got this.
Okay. Where is it? It's the hospital. Hello? Dr. Sakata, it's Beverly. They found matches for us. We're in a chain and it's happening soon. Oh, I'm so sorry for yelling in your ear. I'm sorry. Oh. Then when it's mine. Okay. I'll let him know. Thank you.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
I'm happy. I'm happy for your recipient. I really am. I wanted to go first.
Beverly, you're getting a kidney.
I'm tripping, huh?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay. It's really happening. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing all of this for me.
Love is a verb.
So is this.
You're healing well. How do you feel?
I'm still feeling a little tenderness every now and then. Nothing major. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good.
The first week is the roughest. Tenderness is normal, and donors usually feel the most pain the week after surgery. By the 1-month point, you should be able to resume all your normal activities. If the pain gets worse, you see any pus leaking, or if your skin feels hot in that area, call me immediately because it could be an infection. Otherwise, I'll see you in about 3 weeks.
Sounds like a plan. Bev and I are really excited about a kidney arriving.
Oh, we're halfway now with you two.
Timing couldn't be better. We hadn't had to close our business, not even for a day. My mother-in-law and the kids are kind of covering for a couple of weeks until we're back to normal.
Yeah, insurance covers a lot, but it doesn't cover lost wages, so I'm thankful.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got rounds. It was a pleasure to see you both.
Good to see you. Thanks, Jones. Let's get you dressed.
Mind if I talk with Beverly for a moment?
Not at all.
You look good.
Thankfully, I don't look like what I'm going through. I'm doing everything you told me to do, and I'm trying to be patient. It's just stressful, and I'm tired of being so tired.
What you're experiencing is normal. You have been 100% compliant with your dialysis treatments, eating healthier.
And I'm trying to get a little exercise, too. It helps with my mood.
Do what you can. Stay active, but don't push too much. After you get your new kidney, you'll have the rest of your life to push if you want.
Sometimes the idea of getting a new kidney just seems like a pipe dream. I can't believe it's really happening.
Oh, it's real. Patients usually wait 3 to 5 years, even longer on the transplant list, for a kidney from someone who's died. Eric's participation in the kidney chain shortened your wait to under a year. You are an excellent candidate, and my gut told me it was only a matter of time before a match was found for you. You're only human, and this huge, unexpected development has upended your life. You're handling it better than most.
And now that the transplant is scheduled, I'm actually nervous about the surgery. Is that silly?
Not at all. This is routine work for nephrologists and kidney transplant surgeons, but we try never to forget that this is all new to you. Might be a good idea to participate in our on-site support group.
Oh, no, I don't want to be around a whole bunch of new people.
These are people who will understand. Some have been where you are and have received their transplant. Some are where you are right now. You'll see in real time that you're not alone. Some of our patients keep coming to the meetings even after they've received their new kidneys.
Might be good for you.
All of the refreshments are kidney friendly, but they don't taste kidney friendly.
Well, you should have led with that. I'll think about it. I promise. So did you leave Mama in charge of doing all the orders today? Because you know I can't.
No, hey, good to see you guys. How's it going?
Clean bill of health for me so far. Deb's new kidney will be here on Friday.
Great. I wish more people knew how simple it is to donate through the kidney chain. It's not necessarily easy because it is surgery, but it's straightforward.
0 regrets from me. Though I had a few tough days, it's well worth the opportunity to get Beverly a new kidney and have her feeling like her old self again. I think the family and I want to keep her around for just as long as we can. And, you know, and the fact that my kidney donation helps someone else to have a longer and hopefully happier life, it's all upside for me.
Please film yourself saying that and post it on all your social media. And how are you doing? You hanging in there?
Oh, better now that I know when my new kidney is coming. Yeah, just still a little nervous about the actual surgery, though. Dr. Jones suggested I go to a kidney transplant support group.
Mm-hmm.
She made it seem like a big party, though. I think she's putting a little extra something on it. I just don't want to go and sit around in a circle with a bunch of other grumpy, sick people griping about how much life sucks.
Oh, I swear it is not like that. The facilitators keep things lighthearted. I mean, some patients do bring up some heavy topics, but overall, it's uplifting.
Will you be there?
I wasn't planning on going this week, but if you'll go, I'll be there.
Deal.
Great. I'll see you then. Have a good day.
Let's get back to make sure that my mama isn't giving out all the cupcakes to all her friends.
Right.
When your dad told me you were decorating, I wasn't sure what to expect. But your work is impressive.
So you're saying I got skills, huh?
Yes, you've got skills.
Well, I've been around it all my life.
You sure have. I just never knew you were paying attention or had any interest.
I notice a lot more than people give me credit for. People think I'm not smart like Tracy because I like to joke around.
Who thinks that?
Nobody has said it. But I feel that way sometimes. Sometimes I think you feel that way too.
Look at me. EJ, put that down and look at me. You have always had the brightest light in your eyes. As a baby, you were so alert. If I had to change my clothes in the middle of the day, usually because you got some kind of bodily fluid on me, you would look at me like I was a whole new person. Meanwhile, I could put on an evening gown and your dad wouldn't notice, and Tracy would be too busy doing her own thing to see it, but you, always sensitive to the slightest shift. Nothing about that reads as not smart.
Mothers have to say stuff like that?
Hey, I'm keeping it 100 with you, right? I push you to be excellent because I know you can be. Underneath all the jokes, you are razor sharp.
And in a society that expects boys like you to be mediocre, I want you to achieve the unexpected. I want you to grab a hold of all the happiness that your big, beautiful heart can hold.
I just feel like people want me to be something different than who I am.
Who are these people? Is there something happening at school?
No. I have good friends. And my grades are good too. Don't worry about it. You have enough to think about.
Hey, no matter what else I have to think about, I consider mothering you and your sister to be my most important job and my greatest pleasure. You know I will get you together when you're wrong, but it's also my responsibility to reinforce when you are right. And EJ, you are so very right. You are all that you should be. Hmm?
I got you.
I got you.
Okay.
Mama's boy.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Wow. Did you just wipe off my love?
No, I just have,
You did.
I have icing all over
You
my hand.
know. You're still my child. You're gonna take them
You
kisses.
can't kiss me
It's
like
fine.
that.
You can get that. Hi. Thank you so much for saving me a seat. I didn't picture this many people.
Oh, yeah. Some patients who have been on this journey for a while say this is the highlight of their week.
Okay, everyone, please make your way to a seat and we will get started.
Oh, good. Lillian's leading the group tonight. She's awesome.
I heard that, Dr. Fuentes. Now you're putting pressure on me. For those of you who may be new this week, my name is Lillian Nunn. I'm a peer educator and kidney donor, and I have been on this journey long enough to learn a few things that I'm fortunate to be able to share. Thank you for coming tonight. I know some of you came directly from dialysis, which isn't always the easiest thing to do. I truly appreciate your efforts, as does everyone else involved. Please, give yourselves a hand. Woo! Tonight we have two special guests. One you've met before, but never in this capacity. And the other is joining us for the very first time and will grace us with a musical performance. How does that sound? All right, without further ado, please come on up, Gerard Henry. Woo!
Thank you, Lillian. I appreciate you for asking me to speak here tonight. I love you too, sister. I call her sister because when you're going through this, it's impossible not to form a bond with the people that are going through it with you. So, you're my sister. You're my brother. You're my siblings. And we are in this thing. We're in it to win it. I'm gonna share my story, my testimony.
All right now.
All right now. About 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with early stage kidney disease. My life had been going pretty well. So I decided I wasn't gonna let a paranoid doctor ruin a good thing. I ignored his warnings. Over and over until eventually I stopped seeing them altogether. Out of sight, out of mind, ain't that how it works?
No, sir.
Somebody knows where this is headed. I started feeling terrible. I tried to push through it, but eventually I couldn't push anymore. Landed myself in the hospital. Bam, kidney failure. And I had the audacity to be surprised. I didn't think it could happen to me. I felt like my body betrayed me. But really, I betrayed myself. I became angry, depressed. I didn't feel like I deserved a transplant because I shouldn't have let it get this bad in the first place. And there's no guarantee you get a kidney anyway. All the evaluations and consultations just to end up on some list for years and years. I saw my uncle go through that. I didn't want any parts of it. I was just gonna live out the rest of my days as the Lord saw fit to give them to me. I said that to my wife. She said that was the stupidest thing she'd ever heard.
Smart wife, yes.
She and my daughter ganged up on me and loved on me so much that I remembered that I was worth loving, that my life was worth living as long as I had them to love me back. They tag teamed driving me to and from dialysis when I didn't have the strength to drive myself. And my wife scheduled a transplant consult and asked more questions than I did. And do you know, the doctors answered every single question. Before that, I never thought a doctor cared whether I lived or died. And seeing so many people investing in me made me want to invest in myself again. And here I am, 4 years later with a new kidney. Now, it's not a cakewalk, and it takes a lot of diligence to keep my kidney healthy, but I got my pep back in my step, and I will not lose this without a fight.
Oh, yes.
In closing, I want to share my one regret, and that's that I didn't listen when I had early stage chronic kidney disease. There was so much I could have done to keep my kidneys from failing, but fear, misinformation, and distrust of doctors stood in the way. So now I'm telling everybody, friends, strangers, it don't matter. Manage your hypertension, manage your diabetes, get your checkups when you're supposed to. Keep your kidneys from failing. Get the facts, get checked, and get healthy, y'all. That's all I have for you tonight.
Wow. That was plenty, Gerard. Our next guest is a singer-songwriter with a powerful voice and a lot of buzz. She has performed all over the country and is currently here in LA recording her debut album. She is here tonight to sing us something from that album. Please welcome Myrtala Uribe.
We were in the hospital room together when I was first diagnosed.
You never know who you're gonna see at these meetings.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Lillian, for asking me to be here this week. I have type 1 diabetes. Been managing it ever since I was a preteen. Recently, I found out I have some kidney damage. It was caught early, but hearing the words kidney damage scared me. I had prepared a different song for this evening, but I see someone in the audience who inspired me during that low point. So I'd like to sing something just for her and bring you all along for the ride. How does that sound?
That's my dad's song.
It sure is, Beverly Morris. May I?
Yes, please.
Heard a wise man preach some patience. It's always hard before it makes sense, and better days come. You'll lose if you chase it. Have some faith, it waits like a good friend. Don't nothing get old, but these old clothes. Take the day off your shoulders, wash the dirt off these bones. Don't nothing get old. Our dancing souls on the horizon, swimming in gold. 'Cause you know nothing gets old.
The course is written by Benson Jackson, and his daughter, my hospital roomie, Beverly Morris, is right there. I don't mean to put you on blast, but we artists live in the moment. You're an artist too, so I know you know. Would it be okay if I covered your dad's song on my upcoming album and donated all the proceeds from the single to the Mendez National Institute of Transplantation Foundation?
I'd be honored.
Oh, good. Thank you all for coming tonight, and thank you for being so receptive. We really are on this path together.
Bertana Uribe, everyone.
Did you know this was gonna happen? You and Dr. Jones?
Hands of heart, I swear, I had no idea. But aren't you glad you came?
Yeah. Now let's take a break so you can stretch your legs, go to the restroom, grab a kidney-friendly snack. See you back in 15 for the education and sharing segments. Then you can float on home, hopefully feeling lighter than when you arrived. Okay?
Wow, you were so right. This was much more uplifting than I could have imagined.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Just wait until you hear some of these testimonials.
Yeah, I've always had my family, but now it feels like I have an entire community supporting me.
You do. I'm gonna go talk to Lillian for a few minutes, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Beverly? I know I just put you on the spot. I apologize if I embarrassed you in any way at all. Thank you for being such a good sport.
Embarrassed? Listen, I have two very sharp children who keep me on my toes, and a very opinionated mother who keeps me on my heels. I do not embarrass easily. No, not at all.
So, is it really okay if I cover your dad's song and donate all the proceeds? I know you don't know me, but I believe in karma, and I do what I can to keep good coming to me. I have a great team. Everything will be completely on the up and up. You can check the numbers anytime for verification.
I think it's a great idea. My family will be over the moon when I tell them about it. And my daddy would have loved it too. Here. Give me a call and we can discuss the particulars of the agreement, okay?
Okay, I'll call you tomorrow.
Great, I look forward to talking more about it. Now, excuse me, but I would like to check all of this out. See what we can get into, please.
Oh, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Hi, Mama.
Hey, sweetie, what you got in the oven? I don't recognize that one. Vanilla and... What is that?
I'll never tell.
Now, I know you're not playing in my supplies. We got a lot of orders coming up in the next few days, and my dialysis schedule will not allow me to go shopping before then.
I'm not playing. I'm experimenting. I have something for you.
Oh, you trying to butter me up?
Sort of, but not in a bad way.
What's in there? It's not alive, is it? Oh, no, man. If it was dead, it'd be just as bad.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Oh. Now, who is this little cutie?
One of my new babies.
One of? But what have you been up to when I'm not around?
No questions until you taste it.
Well, okay, it's pretty, but what's in it? You know I gotta be strict about my food.
It's kidney friendly, I swear.
Wait, this doesn't contain cricket flour or something like that. You better tell me before I put it in my mouth. No, we have a problem.
I would never do that to you.
All right, well.
Mama.
Okay, all right. Bite it.
Oh. Slow down.
That's good, girl.
Good enough that you would put it on the Imani Cupcake menu?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Now, this is the sweetest shakedown I've ever encountered. No, it is light And fluffy and not the least bit dry, because you know I don't do dry cake.
Yes, I know.
This is a healthy cupcake?
You know you ain't supposed to be eating like that.
It's kidney friendly.
How's it taste? Ooh.
Nothing's gonna bite you, Grandma.
What's in this?
Give it a try, Mama. It's good.
It's your recipe?
All kidney-friendly ingredients. That's where I've been most of those nights when I wasn't at home. Y'all remember Keisha, my nutrition studies major friend?
Well, I know Keisha, but I didn't know nutrition studies was a major.
Me neither, but if Keisha likes to cook, she can come on over here and cook for free.
You always say what happens in this house stays in this house, but her grandmother has high blood pressure and diabetes, so I told her about you, and she taught me about ingredients that I could use. Nutrition studies students have access to the campus kitchen in the evenings, so she invited me to experiment. I came up with 4 cupcakes that I know you'll love.
What's in this one?
You did all that for me? What did I do to get so lucky?
It's a little pre-celebration. You deserve it. I've watched you go through all these hurdles, and I'm so glad your transplant is happening soon. Plus, I've realized that there are a lot of people in your shoes. I may not be able to donate a kidney, but I can still put something good out into the world to help them through a hard time. These cupcakes.
Oh, you sweet girl.
See, if you don't tell me what's in this cupcake, I'm just asking a question.
Just try it. Take a bite. All right, now, kidney friendly does not mean calorie free.
I am seeing Arturo later, and he has a sweet tooth.
Oh, you buying a new car from him?
No, I don't mix business with personal business.
Oh, well, does he know this?
He will. Besides, I'm not in any rush. Old Billy drives just fine. Oh, you're thinking about this for EJ, aren't you?
Yeah, I think it's about time that I loosen the reins on him a little bit. I can't keep him from the world forever.
Oh, the world from him. Yeah. He and T will always be your babies.
You know, people keep telling me that my health is my priority right now, and in my head I understand that, but I just...
In your heart, your children will always come first. Yeah. That's how this goes. So, this meeting last night.
Oh, you know, I thought I was gonna hate it. It was a lot of fun. It really lifted my spirits.
This Myrtola woman?
Myrtala?
Her. What's in it for her?
Why you gotta think the worst of everybody? I mean, I assume she just knows good music when she hears it.
When she steals it.
Well, you are so dramatic. I know how to handle business.
I don't want to fight with you right now.
You started this. I was in a perfectly good mood.
So now I ruined your mood. Okay.
You did. It was my first good day in a really long time.
I am trying to look out for you and your daddy since he is not here to do it himself.
Oh, wow. Now you're pulling out the guilt card?
Oh,
really
well, far
nice.
be it from me to make you feel guilty in your own kitchen. I'll leave you to it. You ain't the only one with business to handle.
Mama.
No, I think you done said all I need to hear from you this morning. I got my pressure up and everything. Oh.
This is Beverly.
Beverly, I just spoke to the Transplant Center in Illinois. Your donor's been admitted, and donation will proceed as planned.
Oh, gosh. I needed this so much today.
It's happening. Kenny will arrive by tomorrow morning, so we'll need to prep you tonight.
Thank you so much.
These moments are why I do this. Now, let me give you the details.
Yes. Okay, I'm ready.
my purple weekender bag. It's been packed and ready to go for weeks.
Had EJ take it down earlier.
Sure would have been nice if someone had told me.
I've only seen you use that bag twice before. And you drilled into my head that that bag was my responsibility. I am 2 for 2. And once that bag makes it to the hospital this time, triple crown, baby.
You remember that.
Of course. Going to the hospital and coming home is going to be a little different this time since we won't be bringing an addition, but...
I will be coming back with something I didn't leave with, so technically...
that's a stretch.
It didn't work.
But I'll take it.
Hey, Ma.
Who did you say this kidney was coming from again?
Mama.
I think it's a valid question.
Well, what answer would make you happy?
Why are you getting yourself all worked up, huh? You wouldn't just invite any old body into your house. So why would you want anybody's old kidney without knowing the life they've lived before?
You do realize that they didn't give me a catalog of kidneys and I just picked the pretty one, right? Someone is kind enough to go through surgery to help me. What is this really about?
I'm just getting cold feet about you going under the knife. I haven't had time to wrap my head around this yet.
You're getting cold feet. We've literally had months to prepare for this. I want you in my corner, but I'm not doing this. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but if you can't be supportive, I'm not talking about this. This is supposed to be one of the happiest times in my life. And I know there's less than 1% chance that I could die from transplant surgery, but I cannot stop thinking about that 1%.
Didn't mean to frustrate you, baby. I just want everything to go right.
I know. Me too.
Mama, Daddy's out front.
Tell him I'll be right there. Come on, before this man starts honking no more.
He wouldn't.
He better not.
You and your mom cool?
Yeah. We talked it out.
Good.
I'm trying to be in a good space tonight so that I'm refreshed and ready for my new kidney.
You know what else I remember about the other 2 times we had this purple bag?
What?
Breathe in for 5, out for 6. Breathe in for 4, out for 5. Breathe in for 3, out for 4.
Out of here, T. I didn't know you were still here.
I'm waiting for EJ. We're going up to the hospital. What's wrong?
I've been thinking about your granddaddy an awful lot lately.
Same.
After his kidneys failed, he went downhill so fast. I have been praying night and day that Beverly doesn't go down that same path.
Well, now she's getting her new kidney. Your prayers have been answered. Why do you still look sad?
I can't trust it until it's a done deal.
You were afraid that she was about to die like Grandpa Benny did.
You've gotten pretty wise in your newfound adulthood, haven't you?
The hospital has run all kinds of tests to make sure that Mama's strong enough to get through this. Let's just trust that she'll be okay.
May I ride to the hospital with you?
Of course. EJ!
Please keep it down and drive slow. My nerves are standing on their head today.
Oh, I got you, Grandma. Let me go get this boy. EJ!
So you've got the cupcakery schedule set for the next few days, right?
Bev, we have had this same conversation about 4 times the last couple of days. I got it, Bev. Don't worry.
I'm just used to making sure that I get it done. And
I know you're used to it, and I'm telling you to get unused to it.
Okay.
Your job is to get healthy. Everything else falls under my jurisdiction now. I'm gonna keep an eye on Mama E, the kids, and I'll be back to normal activities before we know it. We got this.
Everybody's really stepped up.
Yeah. We're all kind of seeing just how much you've been doing around here.
Yeah, I mean, if it takes 4 people to do the work I do by myself, I'm just saying, you know.
You've had more than your share on your shoulders. And I didn't recognize it because everything ran so smoothly and you never said anything. But now that we all know, we're moving forward as a team.
This just might be a blessing in disguise.
Okay, I don't know about all that. But...
No, listen. Things happen for a reason. Usually, to teach you a lesson you need to learn. And once you learn it, you pass it on to somebody else who needs it before they get in trouble.
Like have them check themselves before they wreck themselves.
Right. I mean, if my kidneys hadn't failed, we would have never known Mama's blood pressure was off the charts. And you would have never donated a kidney to someone who desperately needed it. And I'd probably still be out here going around trying to be everything to everybody and then drop dead early of something else. No, I'm not trying to be morbid. I know the surgery's gonna be fine. I learned what I needed to learn. And all of this is just what needed to get me there. And after the surgery, I'm going to do everything the doctor tells me. I'm gonna take my medications. This new kidney and I will be around to love on all of y'all for a long, long, long lifetime.
You know, optimism really looks good on you.
Does it now? Look glow. Little
Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll.
How far can I go with her?
When we wheel her out, you should go to the waiting room down the hall. One of us will come and get you once the surgery's over and she's out of recovery.
Okay, cool.
All right, may I borrow your arm for a moment?
Yes, you may.
Well, good afternoon.
Hey, Dr. Savannah.
All set?
I think so.
Questions? New concerns? Anything? Okay, I just reviewed your chart. Your vitals look good. I'll go get scrubbed up and see you momentarily.
Be right there. I love you.
I love you too. See you soon.
She's in great hands. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm gonna lower the bed.
Okay.
And hold this here for me.
Okay.
All nurses to the nurses station. They took her already.
We just missed her.
It's okay.
Let's get all that. Just in good hands.
I just wanted to say
take care of her. No more trips to the dialysis center. But when Beverly gets home, she is still going to need a lot of help. So there will be some temporary changes and some more permanent ones.
What do you mean?
Like you're getting yourself up for school on time now. Proud of you for making the shift. But now that you have, that is going to be your responsibility forever. And you have plenty of time to decide whether or not you want a hand at running the Cupcakery at some point in the future. The way you saw a challenge and met it, head on. That was impressive. Keep it up. Now, all ideas are welcome. And your mom and I are going to make sure you and EJ get compensated for everything you do on behalf of the bakery. We really don't want either of you having to get a job while you're in school.
Thanks, Daddy.
You're welcome. Just make sure you don't change your major again.
I won't. I found my lane. Nutritional science. Final answer. Helping Mama stay healthy helped me to find something that I love to do. I've been doing so much research, and I've learned that hypertension, diabetes, and kidney failure disproportionately affect the Black community. But eating healthy goes a long way toward preventing these conditions. I'm going to become an expert at making healthy food that tastes so good even Grandma will want to eat it.
Oh, I ain't making any promises now.
Good luck.
Oh, come on.
Well, Tracy, you're off to a great start.
You got a job planned out for me, too?
I do. Your job is to take care of yourself. You've been doing a really good job with that lately. I've been seeing you going for your walks and, getting your dance on. How did you do? Beverly needs you to be healthy for a peace of mind. We all do.
Does my heart good to hear you say that. When I moved out of my house and into yours, I didn't want to be that kind of in-law. You know the ones.
Yeah, I know.
I believe that everybody has the right to go out and create the family that they want, if they can. And I know your plans did not include taking care of me, even while I'm still so young. So thank you for making me feel comfortable and welcome right from the start, even when we bump heads.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to thank me, Mama E. My parents died at a young age. I still miss them. But after Bev and I got serious, you and Daddy B made me feel like I had a whole new set of parents. I'm always gonna do right by you.
Beverly couldn't have found a better husband if I had arranged it myself.
Thank you.
You know what I mean. Oh, I'm getting a little hungry here. I could use one of Tracy's cupcakes right now.
They ate them all.
Oh, rascal. No, there's gotta be one somewhere. Maybe they have some downstairs.
Not mine.
Hours and 37 minutes. The surgery's supposed to only take 3 hours.
You're right. I'll go find somebody.
Let's go together. EJ, watch your grandma.
Yeah.
I don't need anybody to watch me.
Is everything okay? It took a while.
Everything's okay. Surgery times aren't always exact, but everything went fine. We implanted the kidney and it made urine right away, which means it's working as it should.
Is it Beverly? How's this?
Her vitals are excellent. She's in recovery now and should wake up shortly.
Can we go see her?
When she wakes up, we'll check her vitals and her dressings, then manage any pain she may have. Then we'll get her set up in what will be her room for the duration of her stay. Once she's situated, a nurse will come get you, and you'll be able to visit with her briefly.
Hey, we'll wait here as long as it takes. Appreciate you, Doc.
Thank you.
This is gonna be all right.
This is great.
Fine.
Oh, good. You're awake. Any pain? Good. If you feel any pain, press that button. It'll deliver a dose of pain meds. I'll be back by when I can. In the meantime, if you need a nurse, the call button works like a charm.
Hello, Rumi.
Hi.
Oh, that's from the tube they put down your throat during surgery. It goes away quickly. My name is Dasom. It means love in Korean.
Beverly. It means beaver stream.
Oh, don't make me laugh.
Sorry. It's true, though.
What are you in for?
Kidney transplant. You?
Oh, I came here to get away from my kids.
What?
Joking. I don't have any kids. I have a husband, a mother, 3 cats, and a lopsided rubber tree. My husband is wandering the halls looking for a vending machine. I just donated a kidney yesterday. I'll probably get to go home tomorrow.
Did you donate to someone you know?
I don't know who I donated to. Somebody gave my mother a kidney, and I've always wanted to repay the kindness.
Bless your heart.
She received the kidney at 63 years old. Now she's 77 years young and as ornery as ever. I think I'll keep her, though. She eats less than the cats do.
That's good to know. I run a bakery, and my mother will eat any cupcake we don't package up or hide. She's getting better, though, but still.
Mine used to be that way. Her transplant gave her an entirely new chapter to her already long life, so she's been health conscious ever since. She received a kidney from a deceased person, but luckily, I didn't have to die to pay it forward.
Got some visitors for you, Beverly.
Hi.
Can't you talk yet? If you need something, blink twice.
Why do you have to be so loud?
Yes, EJ, my throat's a little sore, but I can talk. And I can hear too, baby. Oh, this is Dasom. Dasom, this is my family. My husband, my mother, my children. Dasom donated a kidney yesterday.
Oh, hey, welcome to the club. How are you feeling?
Sore, because your wife keeps making me laugh.
Beverly. Hi, I'm Mrs. Ernestine Jackson.
Pleasure meeting you, Mrs. Jackson.
No. The pleasure is entirely mine. I want to thank you for saving someone's life. It wasn't my baby's in particular, but thank you nonetheless.
You're very welcome, and so is your baby. I think that's why we have 2 kidneys, one for ourselves and the other to help someone else.
I've never thought about it that way before.
Maybe it's also the reason that all kidneys are pink. No matter what you look like or where you come from, no matter what you believe, your kidney can make a big difference in somebody's life.
Literally the difference between life or death.
You good, Mama?
Yeah. I'm real good, baby. And thank you for keeping me on the prayer list. You knew what I needed.
Of course I did. I'm your mother. Oh, I'm going to take this. I'll be right outside in the hallway should you need me. Nice to meet you.
It's a wonder who that is.
Mama's got a boyfriend, huh?
Yeah.
I've got a mother, too.
We're not gonna be able to keep up with her in a minute.
Heard a wise man preach some patience. It's always hard before it makes sense, and better days come. You'll lose if you chase it. Have some faith, it waits like a good friend. Don't nothing get old with these old clothes. Take the day off your shoulders, brush the dirt off these bones. Don't nothing get old. Our dancing souls on the horizon, swimming in gold. 'Cause you know, don't nothing get
Oh, yes, let me take
Got 'em?
these.
I'll take those.
And you won't drop them.
I won't.
Be careful. Are you sure about this?
Not entirely.
He's gonna do fine.
Okay, what you do with my wife?
Stop. You are married to Beverly 2.0 now. I feel better than I have felt in a long time. There's something to be said about lifestyle changes. Sir?
Oh, sorry, Mama.
Be careful.
I'll be fine.
Right. Right. Be careful, son. You got this.
Don't play around now. Focus, please.
Where's your grandma? Seems like she would have wanted to witness this.
I don't know. She was gone when I got up.
There's no turning back now, I guess.
It's a bit early for people to be calling.
It's the hospital. Hello, this is Beverly. Yes? Yes. Well, when do we start? Tonight. We can make it happen. Okay. Thank you for thinking of us. Same place? Got it. Oh, wait, how did you... Oh, I'll thank her later today. Great. Thank you. I'll see you tonight. Bye.
Okay, what was that about?
Yeah.
Well, guess who is catering the kidney-friendly cupcakes for the support group meeting?
Oh, that is great!
Wait, you mean?
Yep. I gave Dr. Fuentes some of your cupcakes, and she raved about them to her father and Dr. Jones.
You're in high demand, Tracy.
Did I overhear that we start tonight?
You did, and we do.
Hey, since EJ is making deliveries before school, got some extra hands to put to work.
Hey, let's do it.
Let's do it.
We got this.
Yes, we do, babe.
It's Grandma.
It's a nice set of wheels.
Oh, wait, but who is that in the... Is that in the room?
Hello. Hold on a minute.
Hey. Like Daddy said, don't nothing get old but clothes.
Hey, Mama.
Hey. Here's the family. This is my daughter Beverly.
So nice to meet you.
Granddaughter Tracy.
Pleasure to meet
My
you.
son-in-law Eric.
Pleasure to meet you.
This is Arturo.
Nice to meet you, Arturo.
A lot of fun.
Come on inside so we can get to know you. Grab a bite